Alright, it's time for another hopefully exciting episode. As I've been killing my lovers and we fought the Byzantine giants. This is the one person I will not kill. Because I wrote a book, made sweet love of him. Which again, I'm Liliana the Temptress. Even though I'm in my 40s now and I've basically done everything there is to do as being a master seductress. I've been doing this for years. But now I'm just more focused towards war. And, yeah. Thanks to my sword and my armor, that's the reason why we fought against Byzantines very well. But now there's an epidemic out here. Not to me, so I was talking about the Movad, that one I wrote in the book with. So you shall be the new chancellor. This guy over here, he may be Sogdian, hair-lipped, homosexual, and he's brave. How about... never mind. I'm in seclusion. I was about to say, let's fight each other in a duel because I really wanted to get rid of him. And if I manage to kill him, who knows, maybe I'll collect his skull too. And remember, I have this meeting to have with the other great minds of the Hermetic Society. Help her out any way you can. Yes, Iago does, dealing with the camp fever. I was too slow to respond because I didn't notice it was already out there. My son Vertical comes to my study one evening. He appears quite agitated. Pacing the room back and forth for a minute. Mother, I beg you, please let me leave the cape. And I demand to know his reason, but he refused to tell me specific. That is only a matter of life and death. But you're married to that Serbian woman. Have you not gotten her pregnant yet? I can't risk your life, Vertical. I'm sorry, but no. You gotta stay in seclusion. Vertical was absent from my supper, so I decided to visit his chambers to make sure he is well. I knock a few times when nothing happens to the door. The room is empty. He left a note behind. Apparently he has disobeyed it, sneaked out of the keep. Why won't that envious tadpole ever listen? I walk past my son Vertical's room when I hear a familiar laugh. He's turned about, visiting me. I angrily knock on the door and the laughter stops, but the door remains shut. I pull it open and see a half-naked Vertical. I'm hurriedly getting dressed alongside a strange woman. What is the meaning of this? Who's she? Attractive, gregarious, humble, lustful. Hefty clerk. What were you thinking? Get that filthy wretch out of my cape! Yeah, now he doesn't like me. Become a rival. He is my heir, and I do not want to kill him. Normally this would be grounds for whatever reason, but... Now you created a love triangle. You're in love with some local Croatian woman, despite the fact you are married to the Serb that I want you to marry. While meanwhile, Split and Bosnia wants part of Serbia. What are they doing? Oh, you son of a bitch. Cheech must think about bravery. And he is brave. Don't let Venice get Dukla. And after they defeat them, then we'll get Venice. I'll be out in a minute. Just wait for my army to be outside of the sick zone. Then we'll get in there and fight them. If you're wondering what we're besieging a trade post, it doesn't mean anything. Venice just wants to waltz into the Serbia and take Dukla from them. But that's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. Because Serbia will be mine again. Oh, we actually fought a battle and we didn't bring any commanders. Okay, I'm coming out. For whatever reason we got... Oh, it's because I'm in seclusion. No wonder I can't go out and fight. Shit. Well, keep destroying their army then. We got the B team running things. See, what did I tell you? Don't bring a local woman in because she was of a sick. I hope you didn't get sick too. Doesn't appear to be. Okay. What did I tell you about bringing her to the outside? You stupid, stupid boy. Yeah, be ambitious. That's a good one. Alright, now let's take it to him. To scatter your armies, we'll be going to Venice itself. Oh, not again. I'm being apathetic. Maybe I'm staying depressed. Maybe it was a bad idea to be killing all of my lovers, I think. Like I'm just missing all the good times. It ain't what it used to be. Here's something I don't do. I place the bowl before me and wait for the water to be perfectly still. A regular grind will allow me to choose a focus of my thoughts. On the other hand, I could use something from the shelves of alchemy in order to create something unseen before. Reflection on the water ripples as I let out a deep breath. Some crushed intestines will help me form a pattern. Let's see. I see a storm. I can almost hear it. Oh, it is actually raining, but I still see a thunderstorm. Marvelous. This is a good omen. Stewardship and learning. Alright. Okay, amphibious landing, here we come. Just besiege Venice and all that nonsense will be done. Bam. Pikes, bows, arrows, swords, spears, a variety of weapons in the field were staggering. My levies brought what they could, of whatever size they thought best. With a standardized arsenal, my husband assures me that it would be better to fight as one. Just don't make me wear the same rags as the lowest footman. Diligent liege. So I'm gonna keep watch on that epidemic until it goes away, then I can finally raise the gates. Just hurry up, you know, the fleet upkeep is pretty expensive. I've grown tired of the young men who try to seduce me. Just don't feel lustful anymore. Yeah, because I'm old. Well, not that old, but still. Pretty old. Money continues to flow through the trade post. Assemble the mob. We just fought against Venice. Get out of here. Alright. The mob I've gathered successfully stormed the trade post and burned it to the ground. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What did I tell you? Evil queen. Alright. That was the B team of my commanders. I regarded it. How I hate the infidels. Smash them, kill the scum, kick them in the teeth, wipe them off face of the earth. Bastard infidels. Ah, how I hate them. I hate them. Oh, did I say that out loud? Infidels in my realm are insulted. Catholics, Jews, Muslims, Orthodox Christians. Yeah, that's just me being an evil Zoroastrian queen thingy. It's because of the Raffle trait. I think it's the reason why I came up. If I was more tolerant, I'd be like, oh, don't get me wrong, I love the infidels. And then they'll be like, will you stop using that term and just say that you're secular? No, you can't organize everything because of the raise the gates. This festival I've always wanted to. According to legend, Persia King Hushang discovered the secret of fire in the Hall of Pass and brought it to benefit all people. We must then celebrate this Senulatovic Society festival. It is to honor the fire and defeat the forces of darkness, frost, and cold. Send out the invitations. The festive moves in the air. The bonfires are being built near the temples and lakes. Fathers are taking their sons to gather wood for pyres, while women prepare food for the festival. Whoever does not give a branch, may God not grant their wish. Soon the fires are lit. Ooh. As part of the Zoroastrian Serbia, the Mobads blessed their communities with the Atash Neayish Atlantic of fire. As a sovereign, I'm expected to attend the ceremony in my capital. Woo. I shall frolic with some attractive peasants afterwards, because I'm either lustful, seducer, or seductress, because I'm a seductress. So diplomacy plus 115 can tell me. I'm seizing the day. The fires are lit. May no longer lustful, but don't forget I'm seductress. Tending of my garden has something to give me to live for. The plants are alive and blooming because of me, so I'm no longer depressed. A group of priests carried a sacred fire to the throne room. My vassals followed them and directed their seats by the servants. Let's celebrate the glory of our Mazda. Celebrations are finally over. I have feasted on a bountiful food while outside the bonfires burnt out, having successfully driven away the demons of frost and cold. Soon the light of summer shall be upon us. Until next time. Oh no. We fight against any holy war that threatens any Zoroastrian country. I could duel against my own son, but that's it's a damn stupid idea, because why would you want to kill your heir? It's a foolish way of thinking. I would rather fight, can't fight her, because she's not a combatant. Not really. But I could fight the Sogdian. Come on, Tall. Challenge me. We became rivals over some Hermetic Society bullshit back there. You think you're better than me? Alright, he accepted my challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in the next few days. You know, that's from all the hell way over there, and you had to ride by horseback to come over here. So that would take more than that, if I'm being, you know, logical. Yeah. So yeah, accept my challenge before I go out in a war. The day of my duel against Ixchel of Fergana has arrived. I approached the location of the fight. I realized that a small crowd has gathered to watch the event. Ixchel of Fergana starts aggressively, but I manage to evade and block the attacks he hurls at me. Over time I get the advantage. While my opponent is getting more and more fatigued, I finally feint a high attack and Tall falls for it. Failing to block out, I strike towards his unprotected legs. Once injured, he surrenders. My vassals will think of me. They're thinking of me highly. I could walk away as victor, but I would rather. I will show no mercy, and people will be upset. Some of them. So I will kill them. My ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak of my prowess, and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with me. Feels good to be recognized. Yeah. Alright, let's go out and fight. Because those cheap bastards, trying to take up, they're trying to take all of Serbia. And we don't want that to happen. Take it, Belgrade. Get in there. Okay, they took Rome. I'll observe the sky. We got him. The Grand Debate. A courtier is just arrived carrying a letter from a Magus Manual. Reading the letter, I see that it's an invitation bidding all members of the Hermetic Society to attend the Grand Debate. Most excellent opportunity to display my knowledge, or lack thereof. I've never been invited to a Grand Debate before. I mean, really, back in the Vukovic tales, I used to be the one that starts Grand Debates, but I've never been invited to one. Thank you. While I'm in a meeting with my council, I feel a headache rising in my skull. Making it hard to pick up different conversations. Lack of sleep is taking its toll on me. Shouting erupts the room. Suddenly King Mihailo shouts my name. Bringing my consciousness back in the room in a threatening tone, asking if I agree. Yeah, sure. There, Theodore the Wicked is no longer Mobad. But at least we can have Lovra. Hopefully he'll do better. Try to get Istria Zoroastrian. After many a night observing the skies, I've become certain there is a pattern of movement of celestial bodies I have yet to uncover. However, I'm putting this endeavor to rest for the sake of my other duties. No, I have to keep going. I'm double duty. Diligent, multitasking queen. Loves to seduce men and fight bad guys. Well, hold on. Get the on again. These past few days I felt an energy rising with me, urging to be used for creativity. I could build a new laboratory. Wait, no, I should prepare my notes for tomorrow. I mumble, glancing at a stack of parchments. It occurs to me that I could compose a letter from my dear Mislav. Oh, Lovomir Slav, yeah. What's his opinion? 100, okay. Focus! This is an opportune time for my work on a Premier Materia. Focus, Loiana, focus! My husband expressed a curious notion over supper when he... I miss your conversation, my lady, Mihailo said, taking another sip of his drink. It's all astronomical phenomenon with you these days. Surely you could take some nights off from research. One does not simply take a break from this task. I must know. Keep going. Many distinguished themselves during the debates. None, however, performed as well as Sheikh Ismail, who has been declared the winner of the grand debate. Oh yeah, look at him. He's probably descended from Prophet Muhammad's uncles. He's Ash'ari theology, placing emphasis on tradition. He's completely memorized the Quran. Platonist, Baghdad alumnus from the Great House of Wisdom, and he's an Islamic jurist. He's a renowned physician and a mystic. I mean, this guy has got it all, even though he has his bad nights now and again. But look at him. This guy's got talent. He's the winner of the grand debate. He deserves it. You got the smartest man alive. The grand debate ends and I was not able to win. I did, however, show some skillful debating during a few arguments that got applauded by the others. Noteworthy success, so now I'm a good debater. Don't take it out of context, but you'd think I was going to say another thing that rhymes with debater? Come on. She's a seductress. Use your head, will you? You know what could be said? Unfunny church. I'm sorry, could you care to explain this matter again? My husband's mad with me. Keep going, damn it. Another Jewish exile. I see it was must have been in the future. Quantity has a quality all of its own. How we can't besiege the area. But do take a break. Just come back home. We're fighting a revolt war. Making sure that the landowners and traders are paying their taxes in a timely fashion is a time-consuming task. Lately, my mind has been more occupied with the task making sure that star's in the correct place, rather than the taxes on my confidence. Neglect the counting. Yeah. I'll conclude my research. Hopefully it's good. If not, I'm gonna throw a fit. Because I'm a raffle person. Have you got your wife pregnant yet? No, what's taking you so long? It's been years. It is rare to have a completely clear night sky to observe, yet tonight the weather conditions are perfect. I smile and begin to carefully note down a pattern of celestial bodies. I feel a surge of energy. Never had such a spectacular view of my own constellation, Scorpius. I could sense my connection to the elements strong enough. How exhilarating. I will gain a trait appropriate to my zodiac sign. I'm deceitful. Ah, good. Because that's the kind of person I am. I'll resign. Just let me get back home. You can kick her ass. Go on. Ugh. I did some looking around throughout the world. It's like, wonder if I can steal another well-worked artifact. So I looked up to this old tech, and then I was looking around and I see Silk Shroud. I'm like, oh hey, here's something to up my intrigue a little. Let's steal that. Silk Shroud. Yeah. Let's steal it. So what's this, my master's skill? Or maybe I should bring my husband with me, yeah. Instead of sneaking around like I did, let's go break in an ed ring. So give that a minute, and if I get caught, then I'll get caught. And I'll be depressed once again. And while I'm at it, get Ethereum paper and switch the paper. Oh, come on. I prefer a straight fight than all this sneaking around. Force my way inside. Managed to evade most patrols till I call outside treasury. Alright. Let me do the seducing. Whoa. It's time to get unconventional in searching because I have a high learning skill. So definitely work. Mayor Lothard and Foley become bitter rivals. After making my escape, finally relieved, and I managed to steal one fine artifact in my collection. My foe has no idea. I got my very first ceremonial gown. Silk Shroud, made in China. Rumored to have belonged to the renowned, what was that Empress of China. This masterfully crafted silk shroud shimmers in the light and draws attention to all who see it. So yeah, try to picture this character wearing this thing now. What males can wear it too. But it's cool to look at. Got so many artifacts and 2 skull trophies. Yep. Neophyte Folia is a greedy, slothful idiot who deserves nothing of the richest possession. What do you say, sister? We raid his laboratory and claim the witch numbers. Oh yes, my bad. Bohusnaga Guardian. Nice. Come on. Let's go infiltrate that laboratory. Dalmatian Hollywood Pest. You know, I was thinking about expanding my territory up there after we deal with Serbs. It's not hard to locate the neophyte Folio's laboratory. Lovro tells me we entered the castle. Well, he has no talent to keep secrets. He does know how to hire proper guards. He continues telling me about the obstacle in hand. Ah, gee, you distract, I will enter the laboratory. It's a risk. If I get caught, then I'll get caught. I had my doubts, but color me impressed. Lovro managed to hire the guards. Managed to lure the guards away by setting off an alchemical reaction producing the foulest of odors. While the trick was effective, pleased to say I do not know how much time we have and need to focus. What should I do next? I shall steal the rarest ingredients and most secret tomes. Oh yeah, I sent my retinue to besiegers here. Alright, get back here. Get back home. Excuse me. Get back here, guys. I'll pay for the translation, why not? Moral authority is moving on up. What is this book that I got? Military Precepts. The Military Precepts is a Byzantine military treatise written for or by Emperor Nikephoros Photikas. It presents a structure of the Byzantine army with innovations regarding to the Carafex wedge, the mixed infantry brigade, the proper formation of intervals between units, and the use of the Melevon spear. Now we know how their army works. Kinda. Once we left the laboratory far behind us, Lovro and I collapsed. 2 bundles of sweating, shivering limbs. We did it. We really did it. And we got away with it too. As a laugh erupts from my lips, my body finally relaxes. Next to me, Lovro, heavy breathing turns to a merry chuckle. We really showed them, didn't we? Just keep it up. Once we reach 2,000, I'll be sure to make a Lovro privates. Discovered charging money. Disappointing but understandable. So you did him a favor. There's no need to lash out on that. He's not an immoral priest. Or at least Drat. That knows it that Charles has somehow discovered that I borrowed elements from other authors. He has already spread the word, slandering me before the order and assuring my fear will never be accepted. Oh man, known plagiarizer. Everybody in this blasted society knows it. But they're still saying, hey, yeah, excellent, yeah. You got some pretty good notes there, Liliana. Well, while this guy is like, they stole my idea! The things about being deceitful and everything. Dubrovnik is part of Croatia, all because of Count Emir. Okay. Apparently we couldn't claim Serbia, but... Oh, you're seducing people? Well, you haven't seduced anybody as of yet. So yeah, you better not seduce one of mine, otherwise I'm gonna hurt you. Keep touch. It's just thinking. I was thinking about fighting against Venice. There's this thing that's... Oh. Cultural advances, tolerance, yeah, up the status of women. Which now restrictions of female power have been officially repealed. All career paths are open for prominent women. So now women can be Aaron Spabud or Marshall. But there's no one higher than King Yahalo. Hey, what's the matter with you? Out of touch. I was thinking about fighting against Venice, but hold on. Oh, no. They're not involved. They're just fighting for somebody else's one. Which I could easily swoop in and take it. While they'll be like, hey, no one's home. Let's get in there and take it. Well, again, we're not taking it for territory. We're making it a tributary state, which is my original intention. So what's this? Ooh, weak army. Because they've been fighting a revolt war for long. Anti-king and anti-papal war. They're fighting on two fronts. Yeah. Get back over here. Okay. We're gonna do it this way. But I'm gonna have a duel of love time. Dishonorable, they say. Chose to accept me in personal combat. What do you got? You're brave and you're possessed. Well, I'm going to put you out of your misery. Come on. As I approach the location of the fight, a small crowd is gathered to watch the event. He starts aggressively, but I manage to evade and block the attacks he hurls at me. Over time, I gain the advantage. While my opponent is getting more and more fatigued, I finally feint a high attack, and he falls for it. Failing to block as I strike his unprotected legs, one's injured, he surrenders. Ah, you're just a mare and you're possessed. I'll show no mercy. Ah! Bastard. Alright. You're mine. Duchy of Athens. Oh, that's nothing. Just do it. Making a permanent tributary state. And get the navy. We want this a quick war because we spent our money hard. Don't have good swords. Oh, now you're getting more and more enemies because I'm ruthless to you. And also dishonorable duel. Ugh. Get over yourself. Hot. Let's besiege Venice here before these guys do any real damage. But I think they're going to fight for that other war. I could care less. I was about to say, it doesn't have disease, does it? No, it doesn't. Because if it was, then, oh boy, good luck with that. Oh hey, maybe he can be the future steward. The Rick Pot. I'm never gonna challenge duel to my own son unless he says something bad about me one more time. Then I would be willing to fight him, but I would not kill him. Just make him wounded, teach him a lesson. I don't have a fort over there, do I? No, no, I do have a fort. Okay. Now, Venice is a tributary state. We will not fight another war after this. We've spent so much money on this sort of thing. Get me back home. Yeah, sure. We'll get more money somehow. Just one of these days. Stick this stewardship. Oh wow, another strong person. That's my granddaughter, mind you. Oh, finally some ingredients. I'm sure we'll find useful materials in the marketplace. The mayor rat to me feels I risk too much of my escapees and try to persuade you to stop risking my life. But it's such a thrill. And remember, I get bankrupt, but I can always borrow money from the Jews. I'm the one who welcomed them back. The stalls around us are brimming of all different kinds of goods and people are swarming around us. How about Lodro? And I take it others' eyes nodding, knowing that we need to be thorough in our search and excellent in our haggling if we want to make some good deals here. Just wondering real quick. He likes Dravidian cultures, doesn't like Tibetan cultures. Check that every now and then. Again, it's not that important because we're too far away, but still. Something to write home about. It's a stable realm over there. I think that's what I saw over there in China. Navigating the different scenes and smells of the town square at this hour can be confusing. Still, I managed to find some good quality ingredients at decent prices as did over at Lover. Mercury. Why can't we get more than just one ingredient? Jeez, it's pretty stressing. I know my husband has issues with me, but I'll try to write him a poem. Which I doubt that can work. It was harder than I thought, but I managed to finish the poem. All there's left to do is present it. Surely it will impress me, however. This will strengthen the bond. You whom I cannot leave or briefly forget. After finished poem, he probably embraced me, flattered by my kind words. Great, I'm a poet. Slavonia, Dalmatian, or over Slavonia. Oh, jeez. My brother in the Hermetic Order, Rond, has stepped forth with an idea for a ritual that might evoke the presence of the divine being. The prospect of petitioning the divine itself for knowledge is tantalizing, and the idea was therefore received with excitement in the order. The ritual will take place in a few weeks' time. Yeah, here's some ingredients for you to use. Yowza. My sister, I have a proposal which might interest me. An old letter detailing the possible locations of lost hermetic writings here in my possession not many moons ago. If you fund an expedition, we could search these treasures together. That's kind of expensive. To Mistress Liliana, the letter mentioned 3 lost texts: a tome in a local inquiry, a scroll hidden in the temple of Zeklumia, and a tablet to the ancient library ruins of Estorias den Centilana in the Holy Roman Empire. A further we venture in a distance well into the past, the greater secrets might uncover. The choice is yours. Oh wow, there's a pretty good chance. Sure, let's go to the ruins. Also, Serbia is now with Dragomir, who was originally king of Bulgaria, now acquired the Kingdom of Serbia title, and he makes it as his primary title. But now he's dealing a revolt for the tyranny of Dragomir. This would give me an opportunity to running. So you could say apparently this whole tributary idea, I guess it did pay off. I mean, they are one again. The time for the ritual has come, and my order consecrated in the spacious room. Symbols scatter the floor as I chant my hymns. The neophyte has provided me with all the new special type of incense he claims is necessary to make the eventual connection with the divine being. Long before it permeated in the air, as I inhale more and more of it, I hear the drone of my fellows' chants. I feel my soul disconnect from my body and begin to ascend. It seemed to connect to something. An entity touches my soul. Though I not could perceive it with any senses other than the mind's eye, it must be the divine being. I have succeeded. I have struggled to control my emotions and conceals all my thoughts, and the burning question I poses me. Tell me the operations of the stars, O Divine One. The divine being has given me cryptic advice on the pursuit of astrology in its many forms, but with ample time spent mulling afterwards, I believe I have discovered what it meant. I look forward to putting it to good use. The divine being has my total confidence. Plus, wonderful to see you again. What's she thinking? How you doing, me Slav? Some days being a queen is no easy thing. There's always business to attend to, subjects seeking audiences, and vassals complaining about imagined injustices. Finally, I'm having a moment myself. Strolling in the gardens in the distance, I spot a stranger just in a simple garb. I shall invite this man to walk with me. It turns out that the stranger, Augusto, is a Catholic monk on his way back to the coast after several months on the road. As the evening light glows dimmer, I converse about life and death, God, his God, and Ahura Mazda. While I excuse myself to return home, the monk asks me if I can offer a room and board for a few days. see if I can get rid of him. Look, everyone, an infidel. Come on, that's not enough. Get some efforts, will ya? I'll pay you. If you can put him away. I'll be willing to spend all my money for this. One more should do. Okay, that's it. I will not... Oh, actually... No. I will not have an infidel under my roof. Turn him away. I become greedy. And be sure to get the money from the Jews. I might as well borrow it. Ain't no one gonna bother us. For whom the bells toll. More often than not, I retreat to my chambers in the evening, feeling exhausted and weary. Tonight is no exception. Falling asleep is usually easy after a long, taxing day. However, recently, sleep comes to elude me. I'm sitting in my study, idly moving chess pieces on the board before me, sipping a glass of wine. Hopefully, that shall give me the rest I seek. Suddenly, I hear a sound behind me. I turn around in my chair. There stands a man walked with a few days ago. Good evening, my lady. I realized I never introduced myself properly. I am deaf, and I'm here to collect you. A dagger is glittering in his hand. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, crap. I could try to overpower him, but there's an 80% chance that I would die. 20% chance of surviving. I challenge you to the game of chess. I attempt to buy myself some time with Augusto. Augusto raises an eyebrow, an amused look on his face. Why not? I have all the time in the world. Though you are simply postponing the inevitable, Liliana, for you are sure to lose. He settles in a chair in the opposite of my own and places the dagger on the table. Black or white? I will play as black. Black, my lucky color. Well, it matters not, Augusto says with a nonchalant shrug. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? Oh, I'm dealing with the game master here. Yikes. Might as well be the chess master champion of the world or something like that. Oh, I am not above cheating if the opportunity presents itself, so 100% chance I'll make a good move because I'm deceitful. While Augusto is certainly an accomplished player, I managed to capture a few more pieces than him during the first part of the game. I do not like the look on his face, however. Thank Ahura Mazda for my good fortune. Please let it continue. The game continues. The game continues and silence is both of us are fully focused on my next move. At the moment the game seems even, at least I think it does. What is my next move? No one can withstand my charms, not even death. Just remember, I'm a master seductress, so I'll attempt to distract Augusto with my renowned skills of seduction. I almost cannot believe it, but surely it is so. The plan is successful. I was right. Not even Augusto is immune to my charms and seems to have lost some of his focus. As I lean forwards over the table, pretending to contemplate my next move, I can hear his breath hitch. Perhaps I can win this, after all. But the game continues! Never I've met such a tenacious, unnerving opponent and never been so much at stake. The game is nearing its end. It is looking even, indeed. Augusto is playing with my captured queen, smiled confidently. I could be persuaded to return this to you for the right price. Uh, jeez, the percentages. No, thank you. I put my trust in my skill. Dealings with death. During the last few moves, it feels as if time is standing still. My thoughts are muddled, moving slowly as if through a thick syrup. Random disjointed thoughts flashes through my mind. Places I've once visited, old friends I've not seen in years, dreams I gave up on. So many loose ends, and now it may be too late to pick them up again. Checkmate. My head snaps back up and eyes locking with Augustus. For the first time this evening, I can really see it, and it chills me to my core. The figure before me is not an ordinary man, not a man at all. This is death, and he's just one. It is time then, Liliana, he sighs contentedly. The endless rest awaits. Please, no, I beg of you, mercy, just one more year. Queen Liliana has ascended to heaven at age 47. She died under suspicious circumstances. A rough one. People feared to cross her, or even bring bad news. A wicked woman. Liliana will surely pay for her sins in the afterlife. King Vertko, having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Long live King Vertko. Well, that is quite an ending for Queen Liliana the Temptress. She was Croatia's Black Widow, more ways than one. But now, Vertko, really young, he's got a bright future ahead of him as being the protector of the realm. So, on the next episode, we hope that he will gain the prominence and hopefully will expand Croatia to great heights and deal with whatever adversity that comes before him. And so, for Senulatovic, so long for now.